new project. It's the start of the build of a layout which is pretty well known in most model railway enthusiast circles. It's called Minories. It comes from this little booklet. 60 plans for small railways. This is actually the second edition, published in the 1960s. As you can see, it costs 2 shillings and sixpence, or half a crown, or in new money, 12.5 pence. The author of these plans, and there were lots and lots of plans produced by this chap, who was also the editor of the Railway Modeller magazine, a chap called Cyril Freezer, the late Cyril Freezer that is. In the 1950s he came up with this, which is basically a folding layout. He was conscious that many places didn't have a lot of space for model railways, so he came up with this urban terminus design. Now you can see that here in this booklet. So Cyril Freezer came up with this particular design. As you can see, I think you can see this, it's a terminus, and it's set in a urban setting. There's an interesting complex of points. These are all based on small radius points. The original design was, I believe, for a tabletop TT3, 3mm of the foot railway, but I'm building it to 00, and I've just basically started the woodworking side of it, which I'll show you now. I tend to build my layouts using ply as the top surface. You can see that here. This is 9mm ply. Pretty boring looking at wood, but it's 16 inches wide. Based with this, which is plain square edge, 18 by 44mm. The clever thing about the Minories layout was the hinges, because these were built above the level of the baseboard, as you can see here from the plan, and these hinges were then disguised by a lift-off road bridge. So one of the things you have to do is build this hinge system into your layout. So to build the hinge section, what I've done, I've got some 44 by 44 square timber, and out of that I've cut 4 units. Here's 2 of the units on this side of the baseboard, and the other 2 are over there. These are 3.5 inches in height. Now, to make that a usable hinge section, you need the sections to form the bridge. So I've got 2 of those. That's made out of some strip wood, which is 44. The width of those 3.5 inch piers that I've just showed you by 10mm. So this is what they look like. So here we have the 2 strips. As you can see, they're fitted to the 3.5 inch piers. Hinges are here and here. Each hinge is a standard steel hinge, 63mm in size. At the moment I have the baseboard resting on an outdoor table, a garden table, so it is supported. I will be doing some legs for it. I haven't quite decided what type of leg I'm going for yet, but here's a demonstration of how it hinges over. Okay, so I'm just lifting this part over, dropping it down. Here you can see the two pillars, the 3.5 inch pillars at this end. The hinge, it's the other hinge, and remaining pillars. So yeah, that's the start. I'll just move it back and you can see it unfold as well. There it is. The trickiest bit was making sure that those pillars were level, and everything got squared up. But a little bit of time and effort. It's looking quite reasonable. It's level there and there, and that will all be hidden by a road bridge. The far end of the board will have a fiddle yard where the trains will disappear behind and be altered, but I think that's probably enough on the board for now. Thanks very much for watching.